Well, hello, this is Gmodism, Total Nerdy channel here. The microphone is working perfect. We're here in Construct 15. Anyways, what we are doing today is we are going to build some DakTek stuff. Yes, and I have updated my workshop collection and added the DakTek there because I figured we will be making more DakTek stuff in the future. So I think maybe we will, or I will make less ACF stuff and more DakTek things. I guess I still be doing some ACF vehicles, but I feel that the combat system of DakTek for me is more cool at the moment. There was something more I was supposed to say. Let's see here. So the workshop collection has been updated. Yes, Vanille Center tools has been removed from the Dropbox, and now you can instead get them off a copy via the workshop. So they are added in the collection together with Advanced Duplicator 2 that you apparently also can get there. So we're going to build all the vehicles that you can build, all the basic vehicles you can build in DakTek, and we will begin with building a basic car. And I just wanted to make this basic pack of vehicles, like nothing fancy, just basic versions of all vehicles you can build in DakTek, and then just release the whole pack is the plan. So I figured we will begin to build a simple DakTek car. We're gonna use frame. Let's see here. We will build a box type car. Oh damn it. Oh, and this is so funny. If you spawn cubes, you can actually link them to each other. And I think that they are... Oh, this is like 3-point link. I think this is completely inseparable. Not sure, but I think so. It also creates lots of lag. Oh shit. Garry's modding collisions aren't very... You see? They kind of lag together because of the force. It's really weird. Isn't that cool? So you can basically spring this up and maybe you'll die sometime. Oh shit, what happened? I don't know what I'm doing. Holy shit. Anyways, I wanted to turn off the shadows because they can be kind of the prop shadows look ugly anyways, so I mean. And yes, Fiscan build mode. Let me just spawn a little thing so we know what's north. Okay, that's north. Now let's see here. One of those. Now I'm thinking where. Now, how is it? That's the shape I want, right? Or is it? It's actually not the shape I want. Let's see here, wait. So if we have it there. Now this is, otherwise it will be a complete box. So if you I actually want to build all the vehicles of a box shape framework. So if you're disturbed by that, you'll need to stop watching right now. Turn off, basically, yeah. But as I said, I just wanted a basic pack so I can have a vehicle. Yes. And oh, by the way, I don't know, it's really funny because I make tutorials so everybody thinks I'm the expert of everything. But as you notice in my videos, I actually haven't built very many of each vehicle. I basically built a few of every vehicle except mechs. I done a couple of ACF mechs, but I mean, I only made a handful tanks like ever. So that's common misconception. But it's fun that, you know, people think you know everything. But anyways, I guess I know the basics at least, so you can ask me about the basics. Yep. And well, then there is, where do you draw the line of basic? That's another question. Okay, so it feels kind of nostalgic to build block vehicles. Long time ago I did this. I'm actually looking forward to it a bit. I feel that we're going to fill in the other part later, but there's something I need to do. I want to make DakTek health pool things. Okay. So first off, we're going to build health. We're going to build health pool entities for everything. So health pool, utilities, and we have hitbox controller. I hate that I have a 1008 screen now, because then the phrase I need to lean forward to see properly because the text is so small. And if I want it bigger, I need to play the game in a less resolution. Oh well. Here's a health pooler. Now let's see here. Let's just spawn a incredible pile of them. Like that. Let's make some health pools. Yay! Health pooler. Okay, first out. Mechs 8 hitboxes. 2 arms, 2 torsos, rear torso, 2 legs, front and frontal torso, center torso, please. Exception if you have no arms. Okay. Actually, many of my favorite mechs are mechs without arms, like the flea mech. So I saw it in one of Dakota's, you know, basic tutorials or something. I don't really remember, but I just saw he made a what was it? He made a I don't know, or was it a picture? I can't remember. I just saw quickly, anyways. I think Dakota made a model of it, like a mech. With the hitboxes, and it was really easy to understand, and I'm going to make my own model that I think will represent a mech the most, and this is what we will use for everything. I'll probably release it as well, all the hitboxes. So 2 side torsos, 2 arms. Okay, actually I kind of understand. This stuff anyway, so I can just probably freestyle build. There's we have an arm. What is this English? I'm getting affected by bad English speaking, or not so proficient English, I guess. My Japanese proficiency will increase and my English proficiency will decrease, because honestly, I think that maybe 5% of the young population of Japan talk really good English, or really good. That's well, it depends on what you think is really good, but say my level of English, maybe 10 to 5%, and the rest is somewhere between only read and write, basically no speaking, and kind of weird pronunciation. Because they don't train pronunciation and stuff in school here, so I don't know why, they just don't. Rear torso, 2 legs, yes. And that's that's no racism, that's just how it is. All right. And can actually make it a little bit more compact. Somewhere like there. And then return this way so you know what's back and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, yes. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I see that there are... I'm counting something twice. I know, I look in the pattern, I see it's 8, but I get it to 1, 2, 3, okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7! About English proficiency, I just forgot about 7. Okay, 8 hitboxes. 2 arms, 2 side torsos, rear torso, 2 legs, center torso. Here we have the mech model. Right, and the next. Tanks, 7 hitboxes. Front, left, right, back. 2, oh shit, treads. Okay. Let's make the tank model. This is like building holograms. What am I saying? Okay, 2 treads. These are clearly treads. Like, looks like paws. Oh well, I guess that's what it is. Oh, no, 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 no. And we're just lining up this. And I know that somebody in the comments will say, why don't you just use precision alignment and can make everything automatic? And I have no good answer. I just don't care. Okay, and this is side. So maybe I will make the model a bit more compact so the treads actually stick out a little bit from the side here. Will be easy to understand. I guess tank and APC, ACV, or I don't know. You know, the 6-wheel train cars things that are not always personal carriers, but also combat vehicles, who knows? ATV maybe? Armored transport vehicle? No? Oh well. And turret, yes. So this is the front piece. It doesn't look exactly like a tank, but you know, it's an basic representation that will work for most vehicles. So this is probably, I guess a car is classified as a tank, being the health pool of the wheels instead of threads, but who knows. And we'll turn this one on the top like a little turret. Oh, and that's a pretty easy representation. Treads, yep. Next, we have a... Okay, hover tanks and tanks have different... Oh, wait, why? Tanks must have 7 hitboxes. Front, left, right, rear. Threads, turret, except if you have no turret. However, hover tanks must have 5 hitboxes. Front, left, right, rear, turret. Oh shit, we have no threads. That makes sense. Okay, let's make a hover tank then. We can make the design slightly different to make the cool hover lank look. I don't know. Oh, look how cool. I'm basically model building here. And then we have this the other way around, just to make it super logical. And I'm like thinking I don't use build mode. I don't have Fiscan build mode, so I'm holding my shift and keeping it straight and stuff. Why do I even install build mode when I don't use it? Okay, let's try to remember it. Hover tank, perfect. And we have the top. Five. All right. Hover tanks, 5 hitboxes. Right. I wonder if cars are tanks or hover tanks. Why are there no cars armored? I guess it's the same. It should be the same. Yeah. Okay. Hover tanks. Aircraft must have 3 hitboxes, a body and 2 wings. So all aircrafts are equal. 2 wings or rotors. Roofs will be considered frontal armor. Okay. Roof is front armor. Good rule to know. So the aircraft is going to be the hardest thing ever. I don't know if I can create this without your help. Okay, I just have a cool idea. Okay, let's see. 3. I know, it's kind of stupid to even create a hitbox for hovercraft, for flying things, I guess, but it will save this time of work every time. So I mean, totally worth it. Something like that. Looks like a fly. I can't stand this, it looks ugly. Let's turn those straight. Somewhere around there, yeah. There we have aircraft, 3 hitboxes, body and 2 wings. Or rotors. Let's make the copies. No, we must weld also. So basically we will use welds, and because I mostly use the remove constraint option when you use parenting, the constraints will be removed anyways. So we just weld everything to the top part. Thread 2, front, side, 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 and the back. Feet, 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 side, 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 arm, 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 rear. Yes. And we can just copy this thing and if you don't remove the... Whoa, shit. Oh yeah, I freeze things. And it gets very sad, but it doesn't matter. So, you just select this thing and you have all the hitboxes, and we will save it in the great DakTek folder. DakTek things, I should rename this. Okay. Oh yes, right click, save, and we will have hit box. Okay, I can't use hitbox mech. Hitbox model, copy, underline, why, mech. Okay, no, not like this. Hitbox model. Model mech, it looks cool. Save. Then we take this one. We can save. Hitbox model tank. We can't use that. Tank car. We just have tank. Okay, save. Why? Can see if it works. Oh yeah. Excellent. And this one... Oh shit. Save. Can we save? Yes. Hitbox model... What? Why? Okay. Hovercraft. And... this one. Hitbox model aircraft. That's not correct spelling. Aircraft. This text is so small. I should film myself. You can see my extreme, I don't know, zooming in. Okay, so we have the aircraft, we have the hovercraft, we have the model mech, and we have the tank. Let's remove them. Now we can continue on the car. And we should also check... Whoops. I've just experienced problem with when the hard drive gets sad. Okay, we have many gigabytes to go. Good. The downside of SSD. Damn it, my computer gets really hot. Oh well. Laptop issues 101. Well, we need a base plate. Duh. Just insert our base plate here. And we need a front plate. Oh yeah. This car is getting so cool. Ah, the simplicity of building with blocks. But actually it seems to be a decently looking vessel anyways, which is nice. Now this glass will not fit because of, yeah, logic. It almost fits if we insert it a little bit, and that's exactly what we'll do. It will be breakable though, but I mean, hey, realism. Now I'm not sure there even are square window pieces. No, there is not. That's the only thing. Oh well, we'll don't need it. Actually, I have a better idea. We just do like this. Put the glass part completely straight here. And have another piece somewhere around here. I want another one because, whoops, that's the glass piece. Oh no. Okay, somewhere around there. Because then we can have it a little bit sunk down here, and I don't know, it will look cool or something. We can't neglect the design part altogether, hmm? Alright. Getting a seat ready. Let's use these seats. Maybe here, who knows? Precision. Definitely the most important value of this entire channel, as you, my dear subscribers, already know. Perfect enough. Yes, and we decide later if we're going to go with left or right side driving. Now, now's the time we'll make an ACF vehicle of this whole thing. Oh well. The wheels will be either sticking out or kind of hidden. That's an important problem. We should probably decide that later. Want to get the basic things out of the way here. Or let's see here. I think I might have a solution cooked up here. So these, do we have a smaller smear thing? Kind of this, but not really. I think S-props are here to help. Now let's see here. Not that one. Cylinders. Perhaps. We could use a cylinder, but then we might as well. Well, let's install the wheels anyways. The wheels we will select are S-prop wheels. too big. This size, but that is the perfect wheel. Okay, precision movement. Snap distance -20. Just guess. Oh, wait. Too much. -10 maybe. Yeah, that's right. And the bottom 4th. One sec. Oh yes, about that. We are totally back. So, and 4th back maybe. Doesn't this look kind of have them a little bit close together? This one. Okay, perfect. So we go with the 4th. There. And there we go. Wheels connected up. Huh. Oh well. And now we should go with axis center. First wheel, then that, first wheel, then that, and then we will have the nice spin, yes, but now we have this. Alright. So we will spawn the master ship or something, which is a random ship. Gates, whatever gate works. Add, can have the big model, easy to work with, and it will be on the base plate, nice and visible. I guess it's pretty safe, or I don't know, but it's parented, so I wonder. I don't actually know if DakTek weapons will shoot off this thing if it's get hit, but we put it here in the back anyways. The main gate. And we need some DakTek things. Let's choose all of them. DakTek. Where are... And this will have the ugly steering, which is the incorporated tank steering thing, which is easy to use. I don't know how it will work for cars, but we'll find out. But it's pretty basic, so I mean... Okay. Motor. Light motor. I mean, it's a car, so 1 ton will be enough. And we'll have... Where is it? Reactor. Compact, standard, and X large. And let's have a compact reactor. How many? 10 tons? 5 tons? 1 ton? Micro compact. I mean, micro compact. It sounds kind of super small. Multiplace mobility speed by very little. Oh. We'll at least need a small But it's like 5 tons. Okay, let's check for the standard. 3 tons, okay. We'll definitely go with standard or even XL. No, just the standard. Standard small. The generator, let's hear. I mean, ooh, maybe we could have, this sounds like a stupid idea, but what if we have like the engine stick up a little bit here? That could be cool. Like that. Good cooling. And the reactor here on the right side. And now I don't remember if we could parent this to the gate or if it needs to be... We'll find it out. It has been changed how it works, so well, actually we can test that right now. Let's spawn the latest version of the Bandit. And it doesn't move. Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah. Now left drive wheel needs to be wired to left drive wheel. That's right. That's right. Stuff's been changed. And now it's super slow, but it works. This car has become pathetic. Oh well, it looks pretty cool. Uphill, come on! It's kind of kawaii. Oh lords. Anyways, if we go to, you can see the engine is now welded. If we'll go and wreck this weld here, and it's all wobbly, nice. Then we go to the parent and parent it to the main gate, wherever that is. Maybe this one? No, probably not. This one maybe. I don't know. And now it's parented and stuff. And it still works. So apparently... Whoa, shit. We also don't need to deal with the weight of it. Oh! Oh, shit. Interesting. So now we also don't have grip on the road, but we also have a much more light-moving vehicle, because I think I see a general vehicle easy fix for this. Front wheel drive, because this is behaving like a like a vehicle on slidey ice. So now the front wheels are driving. Haha! Much more stable. This is why most cars have front wheel drives, by the way. Oh my god. it's so much more efficient. We can go to the speed of 60. Amazing. We still totally can't take curves, but whatever. Now, however, with the new update, we come to the new issue that we also need brakes. Interesting. Shalalalalala. Whoops. Oh well, good to know. Right. We'll fix the guns and stuff later, I guess, but we'll try to get the basic stuff working. Right, so, yes, pod controller. Let's have a little evil wiring nest. We can have it in this part of the vehicle. The evil wiring nest. Pod controller, and we will go with this side drive. And cam controller, client side movement. I guess that's nice. And we can link it to the share. And now let's see, does this stick? Yes. And we need the EPG, HUD, yes, place it there. I guess we'll need to link it to the seat. And this is slopping around, yeah. Now the EPG, I'm always uncertain. I think we maybe can parent it, maybe. Well, these two sticks, so let's just parent this to the ship and see if it works. Then we need lots of ships. Expression 2, and we need the DakTek camera ship, which is this one. We need the gunship for a turret eventually. Actually, we don't. I mean, let's spawn it. And we need a HUD ship. Whoops. And the HUD ship probably need to. Oh well, we fix that later. And towards the ship we don't need. Walking ship is no longer. And the arrows of these things generally need to point forward. So that's what we're doing here. HUD there. Ta-da! Then we can parent these two directly. Let's see here. To the base plate. Okay. Now I don't know if stuff will work. Nice. Oh. And I think we need to check angles of things as well. So just go in here. Oops, no, I mean right click. And just rotation. Can I get angles and it's 90, and go here and get angles and it's 0. Interesting. Interesting. So this is a motor. I don't know if it will accept the whole thing. Bah. Don't need. So if it's 90, it's going to get in a weird angle. But maybe it's a car. Maybe it just works. Inconvenient. Oh well. We'll notice. Now let's see. Is there stuff we have forgotten? I don't think so. Well, let's save a work copy of this one. Basic car 1. And we go and link a few things up. So like generally the structure parts as well as the engine, that one we parent to the main gate in addition to the seats. And now hitbox. And then we have the hitbox model tank. No. It gets so sad when you unfreeze it. Oh well. It only needs to be a graphical representation. Then we can go into the parent and make sure remove constraints are checked. Just take this whole thing and parent to our gate. Right. We can now take our wiring too. So, left drive wheel. Let's try backwards drive. We activate. No, actually, we will. Oh, nice. We need. This will be hard otherwise. Activate on the pod controller. Right on mouse. No, on D. Left on A. Reverse on S, forward on W. We need a brake. And this one is not valid yet, so we'll not do with that one. Okay, camera chip. Pod controller. Camera controller. Scope. Well, camera toggle is R, scope is alternative. EPG to the EPG. Expression graphics controller maybe? Oh well. This is now pod to pod controller. Gyro, is it to this one? Who knows? Targets, oh yes, we need a target thing. Spawner. No, let's see here. Not reactors, but sensor. ECM. Okay, heatsink, blah 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 blah. Sensor, perfect. Here is a sensor. I guess we have a big blobby sensor here. It can look a bit cool, maybe. Or just stupid. Target. Target and target array to target array. Center torso. Oh no, that's wrong. Center torso health percent. Left torso health percent. Right torso health percent. Left arm is not valid. Right arm not valid. Left leg is, I guess, the tracks. Right leg is the tracks. Rear is this one. I guess we could have... Let's see here. If we'll have a turret, it's probably going to be on the right. So we just have right arm as turret. Engine, which is heat? I don't know. No? Engine, what is that? Is that going to the... No? Okay. I don't know what to connect engine to. If it's... okay, well, whatever. Heat goes to reactor. Max heat also goes to the reactor. Jump fuel we cannot have, I guess. No. And those are later things. Not valid yet. This is activated when we get in. And let's see here. Field of view is probably going to camera ship. No. Ooh, the field of view. We also need to connect that up, I believe. Anyways, let's just take a little copy of this thing and see if it works. We also desperately need to make spherical. Oh, yes. I think it's a pretty important thing. Also, things like no collide. Let's no collide everything, the frames and the wheels to the base plate, and we should be fine. And then we need to go to make spherical. Here. Sloop, 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 sloop. These sound effects are necessary. And here we have our new thing. I see. I think we have some problems. We no collide this to everything and see if it works. Be normal. Oh, wrong side. Check the inputs here. Oh, and then we have the thing of linking the pod controller. And this is still just to see if this works. Okay, pod controller, link it up to the seat, and it still doesn't work. Is it unfrozen? It's hard to me to understand what's gone wrong. Maybe you can't really parent this after all. Let's make a little test here. Where's the unparent tool? Here. Unparent, and we shall weld it, and interesting reaction. I think we welded something very weirdly now. Oh yes. Okay. So now this is detached, but not really. And we need to move this entity because of how the whole thing works. Try to weld it to the base plate. We make a new copy. And we still are having problems. Oh, I think it may be hitboxes, maybe. Who knows? Try to hitbox this thing. Because the other vehicles can't move if you have hitboxes, I just remembered. Alright, so this and this one go to track, this and this one. Oh, is it going to blow up? No. Goes to track. And top is front armor, apparently. So all this is front armor. This is back. Right, we don't have any sides yet. And it's... oh. Why is it... interesting. So... freeze that. Unweld that. Can't move that. It's not welded. Not parented. Weld again to base plate. Oh! And I forgot to link up the engine. Okay. So maybe we can parent it. Never mind. Because we tested that in the beginning. That's true. Okay. So, let's parent this to the main gate again. Then we go to linker. and link this and also that, I guess. Okay. Oh, it works. The camera doesn't work. It's like on ice. Wow. I think it... We don't have a wheel. That is highly interesting. Is this? Yep, it sits there. We also need to have pressed next and previous target on previous weapon. Next. Oh, I guess that makes more sense. Yes. So let's go to the DakTek linker and link it to front wheel drive and see if it gets better. Or it's actually wiring tool. Wiring tool. Left, left, right, right. Try to copy this thing. Now, is this a normal vehicle? Except for the hood. It knows. Okay, so if you have front wheel drive, it works. If you don't have front wheel drive, it doesn't work. But we can select targets now, that's nice. Oh no. Except our hood is not able to... Yes, it is. Oh gods. You have so bad grip. Oh no. I can't get up the hill. So that's interesting. We also don't have suspension. It's all interesting. So with the tank driving, you can't turn at the same time as you go forward. Yes, you can. Okay, very confusing. But we need to fix the camera here. Because I don't know really what makes it not work. But there is something with the... Guess we can check into the camera chip. Now let's see here. Camera. Expression 2. DakTek public HUD. Camera chip. Wire. Important. If you want the camera to work, then the only thing you should check is to have client-side movement. Though you can have the extras check without any issue. Right. Wire pod to the pod controller, cam to the cam controller, seat to the pod controller, cam toggle, FOV of the cam controller to zoom of the E2. Okay, FOV to zoom. Does that do the trick or not? I don't know. So FOV to zoom. This is interesting. Cam controller, client side movement, draw play, draw parent. So I'm not really sure what makes the other point not working, which is a shame. Let's just pod controller, camera to the cam controller. I'll just check these settings again. Pod to pod controller, cam to cam controller, seat to the pod controller. Huh? Seat. Yes, wire seat to the pod controller. Cam toggle. Wait, I think I didn't connect up the cam controller to the seat, maybe. Yes, I did. And the EPG then. I need to link the EPG, and I already did. And then we have the pod controller. Where is it? Make sure I have. And it's linked already. I wish I knew what's causing this problem. Because we get spawned out there, which is very weird. How the zoom works. Controller, local coordinates. I need to check this up. Okay, we are back here. We have tried to check a couple of things, and we also asked Dakota, that was fortunately online. So, let's see here. The camera chip and the camera controller may possibly not be able to be parented, so we try to weld them to the base plate instead. Then also, I forgot to wire up, or I didn't know where to wire it. But you see the engine here, the engine goes to health onto the reactor. So that's something to know. And then also, to get a little bit better grip, you just go into console and write a regular Fizprop Materials Jeep tire and apply it to the wheels. Okay, so that is some fixes. We try to get in here and ta-da, it works. So that issue was caused by the position. Whoa. That the camera wouldn't know where it is, but now it does, so that's cool. I think our wheel maybe got backwards. Oh well. Clearly, anyways, our vehicle has huge improvements, so let's save this thing. Okay. Now I'm suspecting we may need to make more than one episode of the car, because it's a beginning thing. Well. Now that is working, we'll just tell Dakota it worked. Alright, now that we solved that issue, we can also go into the vehicle and set up the viewpoints, because I believe that, let's go to expression 2, camera ship. First, third position distance, let's make it a 500 and see if that works. Oh no. That was not what I thought. So 300 is probably good. Third position, let's make this one a little bit higher. Okay. So now we have in this position, and if we go up, we are okay, good. Now we have a little overhead view, which is useful. Okay, good. That is what we wanted. We have some extreme issues getting this thing, you know, driving and all. We will try to solve this. Question is, we might need a suspension to actually fix this. Maybe not be necessary, but it may be. Anyhow, what we'll need to do in that case is go with these settings. Now let's see here, which goes first. Let's spawn a random tryout prop. I never remember. So if this is first, okay, wheel first works. Wheel to base, wheel to base, wheel to base, wheel to base. And we're just gonna check that everything, that them all really are made spherical. Sphere, 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 sphere. Can apply it again just to be safe. And then we're going to set up a suspension prop. Let's see if this works. We'll have a meaty prop. And let's go with the general. But not too big though. Like this should be nice. Can have the suspension part kind of center-ish. Slightly below the engine is good, I think. That we weld it to the base plate, and then we go to axis center and axis all the things to this one. Then we can spawn a test. Ah. I think maybe we have a little suspension, but we want to check the weight of this one, which is 8. It's 100. We're just gonna try to, if we remove this, oh yeah, so that's the issue. First, we need to go to axis, remove all the axis to the regular base plate, then we axis center them again. Of course, I forget these small steps. We can axis now. We should have a 2 soft suspension, which is what I thought. If we increase this to 300, we will have a more soft suspension. This is probably the easiest suspension possible. It's also not the nicest looking suspension. Let's see how it impacts our vehicle. We still have a bit trouble maneuvering it. It seems that after all, maybe manual real angle steering seems to be better for DakTek cars as well. Oh no, now we get under the water. I think we need to set it up for that actually. So we can, let's see here, axis center. We need to remove the axes of this one. And these, also the weld of this one. We can have the suspension block maybe between the wheels here. Should be a good position. Somewhere around there. Weld it there. Axis center, hook it up there and there. Whoops. That's not what we wanted to do. Like that. Then we need to ball socket, remove the ball sockets from this and this. We might need to renew it. I don't remember, like that. Okay. Then we're gonna set up the front wheels. And we are doing that by, I almost don't remember, oh well, expression 2, and we have steering. Where that might be. Setting steering. But I want the cool steering. What is it now? The text is so small. Ease car steering, yes. We just put it down there. Chassis. And we don't need the share option, but pod goes to pod controller. And then we go to the directional slaver. And hit the wheels, the front wheels. And then we go to ball socket center. And just ball socket center these ones to the base plate. And we can make a quick copy and see how it works. Okay, so now we have a bad viewpoint. Oh. our wheels are totally lagging out, but it seems that the combined DakTek and that the combined steering mechanisms is basically the only way to go. I don't know if we actually need the suspension. Let's try to remove the suspension and see how that affects the whole vehicle. That gets really sad. Okay. Freeze these. Remove, like that. And that. Ball socket, remove, and suspension removed. Maybe we don't need the suspension. So I'm kind of curious, will the... I suspect that the having front wheel drive puts some force on our wheels. So we'll try to go and change it to back wheel drive and see how it's affected. I guess the wheels, the front wheels will lag more. Lag less, I mean. Oh shit. But we also don't have control of the vehicle. Challenging. Whoa, now a wheel disappeared. That's also a problem. I wonder what that wheel gone. I think that's how we'll do it anyways, so hang on, we're just gonna remove this part. The ball sockets, we should remove that as well, and axis center it to the base plate. Also we'll do a wire left wheel to the back, front wheel to the that. Okay. Because we want to set up some weapons. I just need to check my hard drive. Oh, we only have 5 gigabytes left. Okay. I have to stop here, so I'll see you next time and we'll continue this video. For sure, it's long and yes, but we learn new things. This vehicle will be better than the last one. So anyways, see you around, Gmodism, Total Nerd Channel, signing out.